Hey, welcome back to the Storage 100. This is day 28, and I'm Joe Downs with the Storage Mastermind. Today, we're talking about why you should stop chasing trophy assets and start chasing cash flow. Everyone wants the shiny new facility on Main Street. I used to be the same way, but those A plus locations are priced for perfection. They leave you zero room for profit. The real wealth is created when the institutional money refuses to look, or where it refuses to look. I'm talking about the locations everyone calls bad. They're bad for the institutional players, but they're perfect for us. We buy cash flow, not curb appeal. And we're going to break down that exact strategy for finding these overlooked gold mines today. And that's the ugly duckling strategy, is what I like to call it. It's your secret weapon for manufacturing equity. You need to buy what everyone else is too sophisticated to touch. We're looking for properties that need a little love in a location that makes the big funds turn up their nose. It's the lack of competition is your biggest advantage in this market. When the big boys are not bidding, the cap rates are higher and the purchase price is lower. When we're not competing with the institutional capital, we're buying their leftovers. We find that we buy them at discounted cash flows. This is how you secure double-digit cash on cash returns. All right, let's define exactly where to find these ugly ducklings. So one of the keys is understanding the difference between tertiary and primary markets. Primary market, think big cities. They often have high barriers to entry, but more importantly, their low cap rates, high valuations, and razor thin margins. Tertiary markets, on the other hand, typically in smaller towns, where if you've done your research, you find a local economy is the local market economy is stable. May not be sexy, but it's stable, right? And the big difference is there is the cost basis for us as the smaller buyer. You can buy 3 facilities, for instance, in a tertiary market for the price of one in a primary market. Now I got 3 facilities that I'm looking for profit on versus one with a thin margin potential. So, as long as the demand for storage is still there, often they're more stable because the population is less transient. This and the lower cost of entry can mean less risk and a faster path to cash flow. So, who exactly is renting these units in these markets? Well, they're blue collar tenants, an absolute backbone of the self storage industry, especially when you get to the tertiary markets. These are people who need storage for their tools or their work equipment, or a lot of times boats and RVs, or just plain old regular storage, or because they're moving. They're reliable and they value convenience over luxury. They're not looking for climate control and coffee bars, and they just need a secure place, a safe place to store their stuff. This is the tenant base that actually provides a stable, predictable income stream. It's less sensitive to economic swings than a lot of times these higher end markets are. All right, so where do you find the blue collar tenant? Well, biggest money is made where the competition isn't looking. So stop chasing the shiny Class A facilities in the big cities or even in the secondary markets. Those deals are priced for perfection, like I said earlier, and the cap rates are garbage. We want the ugly duckling. We want the facility that needs a little love and is just located outside the main metro. It's that's where you're going to find the low hanging fruit of self storage. This is where you're going to find even the motivated mom and pop seller. A lot of times you're walking into instant equity, and you're buying for what it's worth today. If you buy for what it's worth today and then go fix the management issues, you can sit back and watch the cash flow explode. And simple math. And low expectations from that market mean high returns for the savvy investor. Sometimes the best deals are actually the ones the institutional money won't even touch. You don't need a trophy; you just need cash flow. All right. So, in a very short amount of time, I actually covered a very important topic, and it's one of the secrets of this industry. That's where to find the value, where others are only looking at either problems or a lot of times they'll tell, oh, the deals are too small. Or this, that. Well, small deals are a lot of times where you find big profits. So, if you like what you've heard, hit the like button. Like the video if you prefer cash flow over trophies. If you want more insider secrets, make sure you subscribe because tomorrow, day 29, we're diving into the rent comparison trick that will instantly boost your revenue. You don't want to miss that. And then finally, as always, share this video. It makes you look good. Plus, you can help a friend stop looking in the wrong places for their next investment. So Send this to someone, or not anyone, someone who is still chasing that overpriced Class A deal. They will thank you later.